now like to request our iHub team to formally launch the MOU between iHub and Funskool. Thank you so much, team. I would now like to request Shri R Jeswant, sir, Chief Executive Officer, Funskool, for his address. We welcome you, sir.
Anju Sharma, Professor Himanshu Pandya, Mr. M. Nagarajan, Mr. Mahanta, my colleague Twinkle Krishna. We're extremely happy to enter into this MOU with iHub to promote design innovations and startups in the toy industry, with particular reference to the state of Gujarat. We hope that this initiative will contribute and lead the way in ultimately succeeding in making India the hub of the global toy industry, as envisaged by our Prime Minister. This MOU, which we have just gone ahead with, according to me, should pave the way to accomplish the following. The most important thing, build a pool of toy design professionals by providing opportunities for lucrative and satisfying career options in the toy industry. Promote innovations and startups and provide mentoring support, and provide an environment which will accelerate development of products relevant to Indian customers and for the huge global market. Funskool works with a number of toy inventors worldwide on royalty arrangements. In fact, we have many inventors who are based abroad and who work with us on royalty arrangements, and we've been able to give them very satisfying returns on the products that they have created. We would like to bring our experience to the fore to provide opportunities to developers and innovators in India by providing a robust commercial model, which is, I think, very, very important. Now, inventors to keep their passion alive, ultimately, the commercial part of it cannot be neglected, and we are suggesting a robust commercial model. We have already announced cash awards for the best toy designs, with a promise of commercial manufacturing with royalty payments to selected developers. I'm sure all of us know that India probably has the lowest per capita consumption of toys among relevant economies. You know, when I talk of an instance where if you talk of the game Monopoly, which is very, very popular, 1.67 monopolies is what every American household has. And in India, I do not know what it will be. It should be 0.000 or something. So that is the opportunity. We have a great opportunity to popularize more of our board games and toys. We are now seeing the first generation of young parents who have had the exposure to branded toys in their childhood. This is very important. If a parent, if today's young parent, if he or she has played with branded toys, they make sure that their children are also exposed to the joy that they derive playing these games. So, but very few Indian parents have had exposure to branded toys in their childhood, which is a major negative in popularizing toys and games in India. The toy market worldwide is huge, and in India, we've just scratched the surface with the industry barely 0.5% of the world toy market. We keep talking about it. 90 billion US dollars is the size of the world toy market, and the Indian toy market is at about 450 million, which makes it 0.5% of the world toy market. And 1.3 billion people live in India. And for the age group which we are targeting, 1 to 12, about 25%, 20 to 25% of the world's population of children live in India. So you see the opportunity is just fantastic. This is an industry which can throw up extremely good results in quick time, and we will all work towards achieving this. I have always maintained that it would be a good move for design institutions to offer toy design as an elective. The NID, the National Institute of Design in Ahmedabad, is one of the very few institutions offering such an option. To be a global player, we would need to build complete manufacturing infrastructure. Now, one of the things we need to do is to bring focus to tooling for toys, and institutions like the NTTF could consider tooling for toys as part of course content. To sustain the long-term growth of the toy industry in India, it will not be enough to remain a sourcing destination for global toy makers who will not hesitate to move to cheaper manufacturing destinations whenever opportunities present themselves. Many of the global toy makers who today make products in India, if they get the product 10 cents less manufactured in a Vietnam or a Taiwan, they would not hesitate to move. So what is important? Our challenge is to build and sustain our own toy brands. Building a scale is critical. Now, we cannot, in India, in the Indian toy industry, the biggest handicap is tooling for toys. And for the size of the Indian toy market, building tools is a very expensive proposition. So it is very important. The scale is very important and critical. And for that, we have to take our brands to global markets. Innovation is the key in an industry driven by novelty. The toy industry works entirely on novelty. There is a huge opportunity lurking for design and development professionals, and we intend to identify and nurture talent in the field. Funskool has been hugely successful in developing our own brands. We have shown that it can be done. But the brands that we created for the Indian market are today very, very popular and have attained leadership status in many categories. We have also, for your information, we have also taken our brands to global markets. And today about 25 countries, including the US and UK, have distribution arrangements for toys made in India by Funskool.